So today I'm going to draw a winged fairy by using dry brushing technique with oil colors and colored pencils. For the reference, I have used a photograph of a model from DeviantArt whose link is given in the description below. So I have made an outline here and made some modifications such as wings. I'll be using dry brushing technique because I want this drawing to be as smooth as possible. If you don't know what is dry brushing and how to do it, check out my eye drawing tutorial where I have explained it in detail. So without further ado, I am starting off with the eyes where I have used pencils just to give it a shape, and I will use those pencils again to make those eyes darker. But right now I am just drawing very lightly because the black pencil may smudge and ruin the shading over her face. Now I am blocking in the face with light peach color. If you don't have that color, just mix the colors orange, red and a lot of white and you are good to go. I am doing more layers on the one half of the face where light is not directly falling so that I can make it darker. I am using a red hue for the blush and some darker areas. Adding red helps to make the skin realistic. Initial layers may look a little patchy, but when we add more layers it will become smooth. I am using a combination of blue and purple for the shadows because fairies are magical creatures and adding bright colors help to make the drawing a bit more magical. I am drawing the nose by using a combination of blues, purples and red. For the darkest areas, I will use pencil instead. As you can see, I am going over the drawing again with more layers of colors to make it smooth. For the lips, I will use pencils. I used a few purples and reds for drawing lips. And for the small highlights, I will use a white gel pen. Now that I have finished drawing the face, I will go over the eyes and finish them with thick layers of blue and black pencils. And with the white gel pen, I will add a few highlights in the eye. And I will finish the eyebrows with a few more layers of black and purples. I am drawing her neck now with the initial few layers of blues, purples and black where the light is not falling. For the lighter areas, I will add a few layers of peach color as well. For the hair, I will use Naples yellow as the base color and I will draw the shadows using blue. Her headband is drawn by using thick layers of blue and black pencils and adding white lines and dots with a white gel pen later. I am drawing her hair by adding a base layer of Naples yellow, then a few layers of blues for the shadows. Dry brushing can look very uneven at initial layers as you can see here, but don't just stop drawing because it is going to be smooth as we add a few more layers. For some really dark shadows, I will add further layers of purple and black. Notice that I am going over the drawing again and again to make it smooth. I'm adding a few layers of black for the shadows and for the tip of hair. I don't want to make the hair look flat. That is why I'm experimenting with all these colors. I'm using black pencil to make it easy. Using an electric eraser, I am making some highlights here and there. At this stage, hair looks like it is a piece of smooth cloth, so I will add single hairs with a white gel pen. I am finishing the visible parts of her ear with colored pencils and blended it with blender pencil. Now I am going over the other side where the hair will be lighter because of the light falling onto them. As usual, I will use Naples yellow, blue, purples and some brown colors too. But before that, I will complete her neck and chest with blues, purples and black. I even used colored pencils to speed up the process. One thing I have noticed here was faber castell polychromos are the best suited pencils to draw with dry brushing technique. They complement dry brushing techniques very well. So back to the hair. I am adding a lot of layers of color as you can see, and with an electric eraser I will make some highlights. After finishing all the shadings, I will use a white gel pen to draw those single hairs all over there. Notice that I am drawing the single hair strands according to the direction of hair going. Now I am drawing her arm just like I did with her face, using peach, red and blues. Make sure that you add a lot of layers and blend those colors well together. For her dress I am using pencils because they are very dark. Finally, coming to her wings. I am planning to draw the wings as if they are very thin. So I will make the edges very smooth by only using dry brushing. But I will use pencils for the veins. Using blue and green pencils, I am drawing the veins, and when going towards her body, I will darken them up. I am blocking the wings using dark green and blue and using a fairly large brush. I will use black to make it darker towards her body. And using the electric eraser, I will pull out some interesting highlights. With a white gel pen, I put a lot of small white dots to decorate those veins. And finally, I will complete the hair by adding a few more single hair strands against a wing. Thank you so much for watching, and feel free to subscribe to watch more videos like this. And you can follow me on all the social media linked in the description below.